Now recently, there's been this video of her going viral all over the
Bro, we got Gloria from Madagascar over here throwing it back on the wall.
internet where she tried to order
a strong
Lyft
wall.
car, which is
So today we're going to be reacting to this video. 600-pound woman sues driver for refusing her ride. Okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there's this story going around involving this rapper by the name of Dank Demos. She's from Detroit, and she is apparently a big fan of the Detroit Lions football team. Now recently, there's been this video of her going viral all over the
Bro, we got Gloria from Madagascar over here throwing it back on the wall.
Internet where she tried to order a
strong
Lyft
wall.
car, which is like a Uber service, you know, ride share kind of service where you order a car, they bring you to where you are. It's basically like an expensive ass, overpriced ass taxi. And mind you, we can all see her stature in this video right now. This video is on loop for a very specific reason. But apparently this woman has had the audacity to file a lawsuit against a Lyft driver, and I believe the Lyft company as well, for the driver simply refusing to let him get in her car.
I mean, if she don't fit, she don't fit. What are we doing?
Gentlemen, if you were on your last legs, living paycheck to paycheck, and Lyft was your only source of income with your only one and only true car as a means of transportation and to bring money into your home, would you let this get into your car?
I mean, bro, she's going to eat up the profits, no pun intended, by how much the gas about to go up, bro. I got to use extra gas to get you to wherever you trying to go. I'm going to take a loss. This is now charity if I'm the Lyft driver and I let Gloria from Madagascar get in the back seat, bro. You got to get Uber XL, bro. You got to get Uber double XL. Huh? What we doing? Oh, my goodness.
I mean, like, she can't be serious. Like,
Wow.
she can't be serious.
Wow.
There's just no way.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What? For what? What you saying?
Yeah, I got no space on my car.
Bro didn't even air up his tires before coming to pick you up. He wasn't prepared. There are preparations you got to do to accommodate a situation like this. You might got to take out the whole, front passenger seat. What are we talking about over here?
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm going to cancel you. You're not going to be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order.
I mean,
What make you?
this
think I
is
can't
called an intervention. This is a wake-up call, all right?
fit in the car?
Ma'am, do I need to run that video?
You see, this is the thing. When it comes to fatness and people overeating, that's the only form of addiction that we really give this kind of a pass. Like, nobody has any time for you if you're an alcoholic. Nobody has any time for you if you're a crackhead. Nobody has any time for you. No pity, no sympathy at all, bro. Maybe if they can relate to you, like, oh, I know what it's like to be fucked up like that. But at the same time, you're not going to get any passes for being a menace to society because of your addictions, your inability to control your appetite, whatever appetite that is for. But when it comes to food, listen, I love food, bro. I was just talking to my wife the other day about how I get how people get fat as fuck, bro, because it's just like one day you make a decision and you just say, you know what? I'm just going to keep eating. This is so good. I love it. Ice cream and pies and cakes and fried chicken and fries. You get that every once in a while. It's great. But then you think to yourself, one day someone just wakes up and they're like, I'm going to do this every day, bro. I'm going to eat like a pig every day. And then you balloon up to over 600 pounds. As a woman, that's insane. As a woman, that's actually crazy. Over 600 pounds. You feel me? And so it's like, dang, it would take three of me to equal what she weighs on the scale. Three of me, bro. A grown man the size of an NBA point guard. It would take three of me to fit what she got on the scale. And so it's like, man, are we supposed to feel sorry for you? Are we supposed to pretend that you're not just an inconvenience to Uber drivers and airplanes and things of that nature? I don't think so.
Go back for a second time. Like, see, this is the problem with modern society, man. Like, people cannot be honest
Bro,
with themselves.
this is the equivalent of when you see dudes getting super drunk on live, bro. This is the equivalent of when dudes are super high off of whatever drug or whatever pills on YouTube or on live. It's embarrassing. But for some reason, as a society, we have decided that this form of self-destruction, lack of self-control is not like the others. Why?
When shit has just gone way too far. I mean, you have a woman who nearly looks like she weighs 600 pounds.
Personally, I think if you got fat kids, that's a form of child abuse. Personally, because you control 100% of what they eat. And so if you got fat kids, that's a form of child abuse.
This is insane.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the lift because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in the car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in the
He
car?
looking at you.
Car is small.
He's like, I had to move some concrete bags the other day, and there was a limit, so I know for sure you can't. You know what I'm saying?
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in.
Yeah, but that's European engineering. Those are some real strong hydraulics, real strong shocks on a Beamer. BMWs, you know, this over here, this looks like an Acura or something like that. This is some Asian, Japanese, Korean build over here. They don't make them for people your size. Those Asians are very small people.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car?
She out of breath.
So I gotta order another lift.
Forklift.
And
All right.
More specific with you, I got very tired tires.
Yo, did he just say, to be specific with you, I got very tired tires? Yo,
I
did
mean,
hear
bro,
that right?
that's a legit, this is a safety issue. Bro, he's like, man, the thread on my tires are getting a little bare. It's balding at this point. If I have to hit the brakes, you know what I'm saying, this could be an accident because I got too much inertia, too much mass in the car. And so he's like, look, this is for both of our safeties, okay?
More specific with you,
Check this out. It would be less weight in the car, more than likely, if he picked up 3 regular sized women. Think about that. Even 4 regular sized women. Let's say you picked up 4 150-pound women, and that's a big girl, okay? Unless she's very tall, but you know, 150 pounds, that's a big chick, right? I think 130 is probably closer to average. If you get 4 of those, you're still sub 600 pounds, bro. The car would be full. 3 in the back, 1 in the front. Car would be full. It would still be carrying less weight, bro. You would have to put groceries in the trunk to equivocate this trip.
I got very tired tires.
Yeah, this man's a demon, bro. He gives no fucks at all. Like, you could tell everybody in this woman's life has lied to her. Her mom, her dad, her sisters, her brothers, her aunts, her uncles, her friend with the Benz, the internet. But clearly on this lonely, cold night in the middle of the winter, this Lyft driver said, I'm about to change your whole life. And now, because she refuses to accept reality for what it is, he's being sued along with Lyft. Like, make it make sense.
What I got to do with your tires?
Crazy world we live in here.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I've tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
Bro, that's the thing. And I think this is why collectively people don't show fat people any pity. It's because we all love food. Have you ever met someone who's like, ugh, I just hate food? Everybody likes food, bro. And so when the grand majority of society can exert enough self-control to not let themselves balloon over 400 pounds, it's hard to feel bad for you, man. And I'm not even saying, right, like, look, I'm not saying everybody got to be a supermodel or anything like that. You know what I mean? But I'm just, you can't sue, man. If you know you're a fat bastard like this, you just got to own it. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that.
The man said he's tried it before. He's been in this situation before to where he had to carry a 600-pound lifer in the back of his car, and that shit was not going. Engine was not starting. The car simply refused to start.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
You're not big. You're humongous. Okay, I'm sure he's picked up many of people who are obese, type 2 diabetes and everything. You're in a different galaxy.
Because they need to order the Uber XL is
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Carter.
Okay.
That's just inconsiderate.
This is just so sad because
That's just
Abraham's
inconsiderate. You should be ordering an Uber XL.
But now here she is sitting up on Fox 2 Detroit in her hometown, talking to a reporter, talking about how
Bro,
she
this is like those characters from Wall-E.
is basically abused.
Tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica. Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
I think he's obligated to refuse service. Like everybody else, you are obligated to refuse service, especially if you think there is a safety hazard.
Cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that,
Yeah, sure. And when I was a teenager, I tried to hop on toys specifically made for little kids.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
It's just crazy to me how she already knew because she's probably been through this like 100 different times and she still refuses to lose weight. Like, man, this is as bad as those people who try to get on those planes. Meanwhile, they weigh like 700 pounds, taking up like 2 to 3, 4, 5 fucking seats on the plane and don't want to pay extra for their seat, even if they are taking up more seats with their just sheer mass of their body that other people could have used had they been considerate enough to not get that big. Like, what is wrong with you, bro?
Yes, I can.
Believe it.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
That's a
Every big
fact,
person
though.
You turn down because they can't fit in your car.
Yeah, because they need to order.
Like, if your tires are balding, I think that's what he's probably implying. He's like, I need new tires. If I put too much weight, it's going to be a real safety hazard.
Uber XL is
No,
I just don't understand the problem though. Like, man's just being honest. His tires were probably old. He probably needed to change them and he just probably didn't want to risk it. Why the fuck, if I'm an Uber driver or a Lyft driver, would I take somebody in who weighs nearly 600 pounds for them to not only mess up my suspensions, but to also physically deform my tires that by the time they get out the vehicle, my shit's moving down the street all lopsided and lumpy and damn near about to collapse under itself. So no, I am not risking that.
I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
Wow.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
And I'm sure your big ass, had you got in his car, would have hurt his suspensions.
I knew it was illegal and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims
To say that this is just like refusing someone just because of their race or gender, comparing that to this is insane.
in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
Wow, I swear, lawyers are such horrible people. Like, these people, and I'm not gonna say all lawyers are bad people, but let's be honest. When it comes to criminal lawyers or these lawyers who are chasing down ambulances and personal injury attorneys and all this shit who try to set up lawsuits for anybody and anything, and as long as they have a case where they feel like they can make some money, they'll take it. Like this shit. He really tried to compare being 600 pounds to being black, of which you can't change, Christian, of which you can. But how the fuck would anybody know if you're Christian? Would that be on your driver profile?
My car are Muslims. And
Muslim, I can understand that, and that is discriminatory. Like, but how many times?
What? You mean Muslims? Yeah, denying them because they're Muslims. I can understand that. That's a crazy thing, bro.
Times a day is that really happening? That's just like unrealistic.
my car. It's the same.
That's insane, bro. Bro, it's just like, look, they might blow up the car, but listen, it's not likely.
Under the law, it's the same.
But he's saying under the law it's the same when that's retarded. I'm sorry, Detroit, if that is how you guys operate in the state of Michigan, that is dumb. Because I might just cop a charge one day. I'm pulling up to Detroit and I refuse to let a big ass humongousaurus Rex into my vehicle because I don't want to bring harm to my car. Like at that point, fuck it, indict me, charge me. Case closed. I did it, Your Honor, because you're not about to force me to bring somebody into my car that would literally destroy the physical integrity of my vehicle. I'm just not doing it.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
This reporter really just said full-figured, man. Yo, we live in really strange times, man.
I can fit in this car.
Full figure.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people.
I love how she says that like someone did it to her, you know, like it was out of her control. You earned every pound of that, young lady. Every pound of it. Well, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think this is ridiculous? Or do you think if you're going to be doing this whole taxi job, being Uber or a Lyft driver, you should be prepared to transport what is the equivalent of over half of a metric ton? You know what I mean? Is that something you should be able to handle, or should that only be for Uber XLs? Is that a realistic expectation? What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, peace out.